Got it. All right, Normandy's parked. We're good to go.
Okay, first deployment is somewhere near Palaven. Reports say not to depend on comms.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, we're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data.
Sir,
So every data.
I'm trying to listen in on this conversation, sir.
How am I supposed to talk with you then?
We're not supposed to touch the keepers. But apparently he's allowed to touch me. Sir? Alright. Keeper's like, don't listen in on people's conversations, Dr. Mick.
When we're deploying, or where, or why.
But you're on the Normandy, right?
Oh God,
I saw it
Diana
dock.
Allers.
It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard escape? He did, didn't he? So why would he be here unless he's seeing the Council?
Ma'am, I can't talk about that.
You don't have to. Commander Shepard.
Can you leave my crewman alone, please, Diana?
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
I suppose you wanted an interview.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
Why would I want that?
Yeah.
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
I have not had great experiences with the media. And, ooh, that seems like a big risk. I mean, it just seems like a huge risk. I mean, I understand the need for, like, I understand the need for telling the galaxy what's going on, but how do I know she's not? I mean, Can I think about it and come back, Diana? Does veto power over segments mean he'd get to see the whole segment first? I mean, that would be my hope. You get to veto segments for sure. But how do I mean, okay. The skeptic in me is like, how do I know that you're gonna not just send shit out? You know? Like, it sounds good.
Hey yourself, pretty lady.
I just, you know, if this was me... Ah, man. I'm so conflicted about this. Like, no.
You're a reporter. I command a stealth ship. The two don't mix.
Well, I guess you'll have to win support on your own then.
Okay. See you later. I know what I just did. Those of you that have played Mass Effect before, I know what I just did. Okay? but I can't. No way. Absolutely not. Alright, anything else going on here?
Batarian hegemony has been destroyed by an unknown force. Early reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
go check out it. So what do you think? Do you think we go check on Caden first?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Let's go. Well, we should probably go to the embassies first.
One moment.
We were told to talk to Odina, and that seemed pretty urgent. We gotta catch him there.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yeah, lots of Turians. There's a lot of refugees here on the Citadel.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Ellie, we can't ask Fidan. Fidan is deceased. Fidan killed himself. we don't have access to that man anymore.
Hello, dear. Perhaps you can help me.
F's in chat for Fidan.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter.
Oof. So this woman's son is missing. I mean, imagine, like, losing people on a galactic scale. I mean, how do you find somebody in a galaxy, let alone, like, on Earth, you know? All right, CSEC, Commander Bailey. What's up?
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani.
Oh,
the Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander, humanity has questions.
Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts? I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
I hear you, man. Probably a good man for the job just because he's so real. Jareth, good to see you, buddy. Bear with it, man.
Don't lose your edge. You might need it.
Oh, wouldn't mind an excuse to get my fingers dirty. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, so there is a general malaise in the galaxy right now, understandably so, especially amongst humans, although as far as we know, there could be Reapers everywhere. When you've got a mass event like this, people are going to be on edge, right? Like, people want to know what's going on. There's a bunch of uncertainty because you have, like, the thing to remember here, chat, is that people have been denying the Reapers coming for as long as I've been saying they're gonna get here. So for us, the Reapers being here is not a surprise. For the wider galactic community, they have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. So we are going to probably witness mass panic and hysteria and uncertainty, and people are going to be spreading rumors, and everybody's going to be a little bit on edge trying to get as much information as they can. And when you have the military and everybody involved in trying to stop this keeping things close to the vest, all that's going to do is breed skepticism and uncertainty, and people are going to draw upon their preconceived notions of whatever it is the press and politicians and stuff are trying to accomplish. Makes this very intense. Sounds like the pandemic? Yeah. Earth Counselor Donald Udina.
Commander, Counselor Udina said you'd be coming.
See how this goes.
If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Oh, we're going to the council. Okay.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any council homeworld.
But Earth was the first council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
So I could be a dick here. I could be a dick. Probably not a good idea, all right? I believe in trying. Unless you got a better idea, I got a thing that the Protheans put together that supposedly is going to work. If you got an idea of something, you know, if you want to maybe take all that hateful spite you have toward me making the hardest decision I ever had to make, and you want to, you know, maybe channel that into a big giant laser beam and shoot them at all the Reapers, you can go for that. That's fine. Do that. But otherwise, I got blueprints for a freaking weapon, okay? So I believe in trying this shit. All right, we got to play nice here. We got to be political here.
Liara believes it can work, and so do I. And while I haven't always agreed with Udina, he's right about this. We need to stand together, now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot on the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
A little quid pro quo, huh? That's how we're doing this? You scratch my back, you get my Primarch out of here, maybe we'll throw you some resources. I mean, okay, this is on its surface seems to be very frustrating, and I can understand why it would be frustrating for all of us, okay? Myself included. However, this is understandable, okay? Udina, in the way that he's advocating for humans, as the person who represents humans for the council, like, that's what everybody else is doing. Unity's all fine and grand until we hit Crisis, and then people start looking out for their own. So we have the Solarians looking out for their own, we got the Turians looking out for their own, we got the Asari looking out for their own, got everybody looking out for their own because they have constituents, even me. Right? If all of a sudden the Turians, the Asari, and the Solarians dump all of their military resources over to the humans instead of helping their own, that doesn't look great. In the same way that, like, if we did the same thing, humans would be pissed. We'd be like, what are you doing, Udina? What about Earth? Right? If he's like, yeah, I'm going to send everybody to Palaven while we're in galactic crisis. So it's understandable why everybody is trying to handle their own. And honestly, I respect this guy for coming forward with me and saying, you know what? I can't give you what you want, but if there's something, if you really need it, here's the pathway. I can respect that. That's probably the best he can do, given the way that he is shackled. Bianca, thank you for the raid, friend. I really appreciate it. Those of you coming along with Bianca. Hi, I'm Dr. Mick, licensed couple and family therapist. I have a PhD in human development. This is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games, talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more, in an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. Can't answer this without spoilers. Then, I'm sorry, does the outcome of the council change if you save them in the first game? It has an effect. I will not say anything more than that. Just noticed something. Do Turians get darker with age? I'm not sure. I think it might just be the way that they were rendered in 3 versus in 1 and 2. All right, so favors for favors, huh?
You want me to rescue his ass in the hopes he considers helping Earth?
Put bluntly, yes. I shouldn't even be telling you about it. But we need Fedorian alive, and your ship can get him. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
While the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Ugh. So Palaven is the Turian homeworld, for those who don't know. Well, we got a little bit of help there, I guess.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to.
And non-binary folks.
If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Well, look who's throwing his weight around. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
He sounds like a politician for sure.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Yeah, we'll make it happen, brother.
Anderson would be proud, so long as you deliver. You think you can do that?
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
I'll be here.
I should go. Whew. Shit's dire. Shit's dire. We should go. Alright. Well, Spectre status is good. Spectre status means that your boy's got access to some resources. Spectre Terminal. Welcome. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Center. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorization of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim Jen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Jen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters from several ship service centers. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, unidentified, was observed searching for a ship traveling close to the Perseus Veil. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with the Geth. Ooh. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go tuck Allie into bed really quick, and then I'm all yours for the evening. BRB, thanks for being here, friends. I appreciate all of you very much. All right. Where's our entourage? Yeah, we don't really have them with us right now. Okay, we don't have enough credits for this shit. We got 35,000 credits and can't afford any of this. That's fun. Okay. Well, let's go make some money. Chair does have a person. I'm here. I'm back. So we got to go to Palaven then, huh? First, let's go say hi to Cade and let's go see how he's doing.
Colonies. Fighting is said to have reached Palaven.
Commander Shepard. Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions.
Colonies across the galaxy from Palaven and Earth.
Oh, man.
Commander Shepard, Khaleesa bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect from the Alliance?
I came to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them? How can you stand here while our families die? What are you going to do?
Khaleesa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander. We haven't always seen eye to eye, but I'm glad you're on our side.
She's scared too. Everybody's scared, man. Everybody's scared. I get where she's coming from. All right, she wants answers, and honestly, she could be useful here. So
Disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
I'm not really interested in, you know, giving people a hard time and punching them when they're grieving the loss of so many people on our homeworld. Hey, what's up, Tater Tots? Thanks for stopping by. All right, here we are. We're at the Memorial Hospital. What's up, Doc?
Now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How's he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michelle's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Your place is in Normandy's medbay, not some lab.
I couldn't agree more. You say the word, and I'm with you.
The Normandy wouldn't be the same without you, Doctor. Get your things. Docking Bay D-24.
Yes, Commander. And thank you.
Hell yeah!
Don't thank me so soon. Remember, Joker is still aboard.
And I'd be surprised if he's been remembering his medication.
All right, maybe don't break HIPAA, Doc. Okay.
Welcome to Serta.
Medigel capacity increased by 1. That would be great.
Serta is a non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Peruvian whiskey. Smooth and smoky with a hint of heat. Each sip of TM88 has a story to tell. And each glass has a story to inspire. TM88 isn't one of the Earth's top-selling beverage exports for nothing. Known for having both a calming influence and the ability to stimulate blood flow, TM88 is the only alcoholic drink endorsed by the medical board of Sirkesh. Price for TM88 includes deposit. Please recycle. $1,000.
CERTA is a
Fine.
non-profit organization dedicated to the medical needs of all sapient life.
Oh, Caden. Caden, my brother. Oh, wow. Okay.
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required spatial bindings. Meet you back here.
Caden.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me. But since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Don't die, Caden. You've got to fight. We need you in this. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
Not often we see Shepard rattled. He's pretty rattled with that. Makes you wonder if Shepard's blaming himself. As I've said with Garrus back in the past, this isn't for me to blame myself for. There's nothing I could have done any better than what happened. It was just circumstance, but
Hi, Doctor.
it's tough when you lose a friend like that.
Expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
Hey, it's me.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Medigel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
Oh. This guy's just out on a bed in the middle of the lobby and just got told his leg has to be taken off. While I'm just sitting here watching. Yikes.
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Palavenador. We have medical jets incoming from Palaven. All staff licensed to treat
Boy. Imagine being on the Citadel here knowing that the galaxy is in trouble. Like, these doctors have got to be just on edge, wondering what's going to happen when people start pouring in here. Because you got to believe that the Citadel is going to be a main hub. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go to Palaven. We got to hurry, man. We need the assistance of as many people as we can possibly get here.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
It's that kid from Earth. Kid. shit. Come back here, kid.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
No. Not great. I think for me to say that I'm fine would be very disingenuous here. Yeah, not doing great. I'm anxious. I literally just had a dream about a kid that I saw on Earth who died, and I was very affected by that. Kids, adults, everybody is on Earth dying right now, and I have been telling people this was going to happen for a long time, and nobody believed me. So no, not doing great. I've been better, Liara.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
She's perceptive. Hey, you're right. There is no science that we currently understand to dreams. We don't have a good grasp on why dreams happen, what they are about, why they happen in the way that they do. People have all sorts of theories. You know, everybody, you ask anybody what they think about dreams, they'll give you their own personal theory. If you want to go the route of like there are things on the subconscious that are brought to light when you're asleep because your defenses are down, that I think is maybe a theory that applies best to Shepard here, that he's keeping it together because he has to. He's leading. He is making decisions. He is doing everything he can to try to rectify this situation that's happening that is most unfortunate. And we like to put little cognitive barriers up in our head while we're conscious, while we're awake, so that we can have conversations like this with Liara, and we can present as if we're okay, so that we can check in on Caden and not fall apart. When we go to sleep, sleep is a position of vulnerability for many people, and those barriers, if they come down far enough, sometimes what's really going on, those little intrusive things poke their way out through, and we see them visually represented in very abstract ways. So Shepard's clearly got, I mean, the weight of this is on his mind, and my sense is that it's everyone back on Earth. He's worried about it.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Before we have a conversation with her, I want to point something out that has happened multiple times already in Mass Effect 3 that you almost never see in Mass Effect 1 or 2, which is the crew reassuring Shepard. Shepard has taken so much time in Mass Effect 1 and 2 building up relationships and trying to build up the squad, being there in the ways that they needed him to be there, going on missions for them, reassuring them. We hugged Liara. We were the source of strength for people. We have been in some form a caregiver for the Normandy crew over the course of Mass Effect 1 and 2. People can tell that we're affected. And one of the things, whenever we talk about caregiving, one of the number one things people who are taken care of by somebody will say they want for their caregiver is for them to take care of themselves or to have the opportunity to reciprocate that. And we're going to start seeing the crew do that, I think. We've seen Liara do it twice. They know something's going on. And Shepard, I think, can lean into that a little bit. I think it's okay for him to show some of that vulnerability and to receive some of that assistance. You'll notice that people have started to try to reassure us and make sure that we're okay. And I commend them for that. My brains are pretty wild, Kai. All right. It's all right.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI, fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Of course he would. To answer your question, Uncle Bill... Oh, hold on.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
I get it. It's like I said, I understand. The Council has to look out for their own. When you're in crisis, things fracture. And this is an understandable way in which they were going to fracture. And they have to have political motives. They have to pander to their constituents. It makes sense why they're doing it, so I understand. Humans are going to be annoyed about this. And that makes total sense why Hackett would be annoyed by this. We're going to have to reassure him, look, I understand where they're coming from. We have to get the job done. Turian Counselor decided to reach out to us and help us out. That's what we're going to go with. We're working with what we got. I don't want to screw around with how it should be. We're going to worry about how it is. We spend way too much time worrying about how it should be. Work with what we got.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
We'll get it done, brother.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Yeah, so this game, so Uncle Bill, to answer your question, yes, Shepard shows some vulnerability in this very room early in the game. He shows that he's shaken. And I think it's important for him to be acknowledging that. I mean, again, anytime that a person is in, a position of leadership, stoicism certainly goes a long way, but I think it's very important to also acknowledge what's going on. As I've always said to you, acknowledging our emotional experience, no matter what it is deeply important, because then it serves as a foundation. We make decisions off that template, and we want those decisions to be as thought through as possible. If Shepard is if he's ignoring this sadness and despair and guilt and whatever else is going on for him, he might make decisions that aren't particularly useful here. We have to be acknowledging what's going on so we can be intentional and possibly even override the impulsive decisions we want to make as a result of what it is we're experiencing. All right. Capsaeus, thank you for the sub. Really appreciate that, friend. War assets. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effectively these assets will perform in the final battle. We got assets from the Alliance. The Alliance Engineering Corps cuts roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids. While the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties, their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars. Due to the staggering amount of raw materials required, the AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. The 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still holds true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from clerk to sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles, such as the Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War, run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert 1 week, crawling through jungles the next. Admiral Mikhailovich. When the Reaper called Sovereign attacked the Citadel in 2183, Rear Admiral Boris Mikhailovich led the 63rd Scout Flotilla against it. The 63rd suffered the fewest losses of any Alliance flotilla during the Battle of the Citadel, while providing crucial support for the 5th Fleet's carriers and dreadnoughts. The Alliance promoted Mikhailovich from Rear Admiral to Admiral after the battle and tasked him with rebuilding and upgrading his ships. His combat experience with the Reapers has been invaluable in devising strategies against them. Alliance First Fleet. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol System. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in Alliance Navy, had been cut in half. Commanding Admiral Innes Lindholm made the painful decision to use 1/10 of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. Her gamble paid off, and the fleet first limped out of the relay to rally at the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Yikes. So she literally had to say, we're holding back 10% that are literally going to die so we can retreat the rest. Holy hell. Stationed at Arcturus, the 3rd Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the 3rd Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. The 5th Fleet became famous across the galaxy after spearheading Alliance forces at the Battle of the Citadel. It was guarding Arcturus Station when the Reapers attacked. After a bloody and desperate battle, Admiral Hackett gave the order to retreat, sacrificing the entirety of the Alliance 2nd Fleet to give the 3rd and 5th a chance to escape. The 5th Fleet's engineers are busy repairing its damaged vessels, grimly anticipating a return to Earth and revenge against the Reapers. Whew. Alliance frigate Normandy SR-2. When the original SSV Normandy was destroyed, Cerberus rebuilt the ship from stolen Alliance plans. Dubbed the SR-2, the Alliance took the new Normandy apart and refitted some of its systems with new technology of its own. As a result, the SR-2 Normandy is the highest performing frigate in the entire Alliance Navy and possibly the fastest ship in its class. The Normandy is commanded by Shepard, an Alliance officer and humanity's first Spectre. Updated. To bolster the Normandy's firepower, Commander Shepard installed a Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon on the ship's undercarriage. Based on Reaper technology, the powerful weapon fires molten metal accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light. Updated. Before taking on the Collectors, Commander Shepard reinforced the Normandy's superstructure with Solaris armor. This protective layer of carbon nanotube sheeting can withstand temperatures that would instantly vaporize more conventional armor. Updated. Normandy has been upgraded with cyclonic barrier technology, allowing the ship's mass effect field projectors to fire rapidly oscillating barriers that deflect rather than directly absorb kinetic shocks.
Pretty lady. Good morning.
Thanks for the follow, Zoe. Commander Shepard uncovered significant elemental deposits while scanning planets with the Normandy SR-2. When the Alliance dry docked the Normandy, they seized all recovered elements. This material surplus has gone toward building the Prothean device discovered on Mars. Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani, Westerland News reporter Khalisa, reached out recently to her viewers with a wartime plea for unity and cooperation among all galactic species. Updated, her sincerity touched extranet viewers, and donations for war relief efforts are pouring in both to the Alliance and its alien allies. Cool. All right. I like reading all that. Something I never really did when I did my Mass Effect playthroughs. So, reading through those is fun.
I can't believe the Council won't help.
Come on, Sarah. If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you can be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Ah, the Normandy. Let's go check on Joker here.
Business now.
Yander, thank you so much for the 2 months, friend. I appreciate that. I like seeing the Alliance insignia on this again instead of the Cerberus stuff.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
You're surprised by that?
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. You know, for old time's sake. Commander.
I mean, it's true. We didn't do that. Or did we do that? I don't remember if I ever... did I ever hang up on the Council in Mass Effect 1? I can't remember.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay. Private Terminal. Here we got some messages from Stephen Hackett, Shepard. Alliance forces are stretched thin across the galaxy. We need your specific talents for a series of ops. These missions will open doors for the Alliance in places we can't touch through conventional means. We'll deploy operatives to hold point after you've completed your objectives. I need you to head to Cerberus Lab on the planet Sanctum. I'll brief you when we're inbound. Hackett. Fictionaire, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Appreciate that, friend. Reinstatement. Stephen Hackett. Commander Shepard, this letter formally acknowledges your reinstatement into the Alliance Navy, per Admiral David Anderson's recent verbal communication. Under Emergency War Powers Regulation 903.5, you are hereby authorized to assume command of the Normandy SR-2. You're directed to begin interdiction operations against any and all enemies posing a threat to Earth, its colonies, and its allies. Furthermore, you are granted diplomatic authority to establish treaties with non-human races as required to support your mission. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Emergency flash traffic from Alliance Fleet Operations. Flash, X1A.34. All Alliance military personnel. This is a galaxy-wide alert for all human territories. Fleet Admiral Hackett has declared threat condition Saber 1. Enemy presence confirmed in Sol System. Earth under Reaper attack. All Alliance military personnel are directed to evacuate Sol System at first available opportunity. Do not attempt Earth approach. Heavy enemy resistance reported. Repeat, do not attempt Earth approach. Further instructions to follow on coded channel Crimson Tacit. Earth-based Alliance personnel unable to evacuate are directed to commence any and all necessary countermeasures. All remaining Alliance personnel outside Sol Theater are directed to muster at pre-appointed staging areas and commence offensive combat operations at first available opportunity. In absence of further instruction, independent action is authorized. Jeez. When I die, I want the council at my funeral so they can let me down one last time. Yep. Subject, my dog. Dear Commander Shepard, I was a contractor working on the Normandy's haptic interface when it was in dry dock. Your VI, Edie, emailed me to let me know that I left my dog mech on board. I'm all the way out in Terra Nova now and would hate for you to go a million clicks out of your way to drop off my dog. Please just take care of her. She likes exploring, sniffing chemical trails, and 750-volt outlets. Thank you and sorry for the trouble. I promise she won't be too much of a headache. Andrea Brown. We have a dog on board? Hope we don't need to feed her because it'll die. Alliance News Network Information Partners by Ruxius Rilius, ANN contributor. Citadel. Where's the Quarian fleet? The latest intelligence shows that the Reapers are taking system after system at feverish pace. Members of all races are fleeing their stations, colonies, and in some cases their homeworlds. This kind of forced exodus might seem especially familiar to the nomadic Quarians who were pushed off their homeworld by the synthetic Geth centuries ago. But as the galaxy pushes back against the Reapers, the Quarians are conspicuously absent. Turian Alliance spokespeople cannot provide the fleet's current location. They say they have other concerns at the moment. Whatever the Quarians are up to, they want it kept secret from the Council. After a refueling stop at Ilium, the fleet left no stated destination. And there are also reports of a galaxy-wide call for all young adult Quarians to abandon their pilgrimages and rejoin the fleet. Greedy and short-sighted powers will always try to gain the upper hand in times of galactic crisis. We can only hope that whatever the Quarians are planning does not interfere with the only thing that should matter, stopping the Reapers. Read Ruxius Rilius' regular column of View of the Empire, exclusively on ANN. Alright, dude. From Edie. While we were in dry dock, Joker suggested that a small welcoming gift would be appropriate to have on hand should you be reinstated as commanding officer. As the ship does not have the capacity to accommodate the dancers he suggested, I chose something from the official Systems Alliance catalog. Soldiers who have held an N7 designation for 5 years or more are entitled to a commemorative hooded jacket for wear on off-duty hours. You'll find it among the selection of casual clothing in your cabin. Sweet. From Glyph. Dear Commander Shepard, some of the data you found allowed me to research and upgrade for you. Simply access terminal and Dr. Tassoni's office at your convenience, and you may choose how to and when to implement it. Have a pleasant day. Glyph. Priority mission, Eden Prime. Commander, Cerberus has attacked Eden Prime and is now occupying the colony. Alliance forces are stretched too thin right now to attempt to liberate the colony, but we've been doing what we can to covertly aid the local resistance. In the process, we've learned that Cerberus has uncovered a major Prothean artifact. We don't know what it is, but it appears to be the reason for the attack on the colony. We need you to infiltrate the colony and recover it. All right. Yeah, that's a lot of messages. All right, let's go. The Palaven. Clusters already conquered by the Reapers can be accessed during Normandy's stealth drive. Search these clusters for survivors, salvage, and valuable intel. Oh, jeez. Look at these little Reapers all chilling here. What is this shit? God, it's satisfying every time. God, I love it. Search and rescue. The Normandy is equipped with a new and improved scanning pulse that can detect objects of interest. Use this to uncover war assets, artifacts, intel, and fuel as you fly around a system. Be aware, however, that each time the pulse is used, the chance that Reapers will enter the system to investigate is increased. If a Reaper enters the system you're in, flee and wait until you've completed a mission before returning. Oh, boy. It's fun. All right, we're just gonna go right to it here. Actually, let's enter the orbit of Palaven. The only thing on this planet that isn't silver are the Turians. It's all too clear they're made of steel. These were Alliance hero John Grissom's impressions of the Turians' homeworld Palaven, seen by humans for the first time following the First Contact War. The Turians' martial attitude permeates every aspect of Palaven society, from architecture to art to politics. It's no surprise that their homeworld has never occupied by an invading force until now. The Reapers, aware of their enemy's reputation, brought overwhelming force to Palaven and did not hesitate to bombard cities that resisted, and all of them resisted. The dust and smoke from pulverized cities is now a breathing hazard across much of the planet. Water and power supplies have all but vanished. Still, the fight here has cost the Reapers dearly. Alliance Travel Advisory. Palaven's weak magnetic field means solar radiation levels are greater than those found on other habitable worlds. Human visitors are advised to wear enviro suits and other radiation protection when visiting Palaven. Alright, here we go. Menet. Palaven's largest moon has been shrouded in secrecy since the dawn of the Turian space age. During the Krogan rebellions, the hierarchy classified nearly all data on Menet and its sister moon Nanus because they feared the Krogan could use the moons as weapons by smashing them into Palaven's surface. However, some information has leaked out. Images of Turian bases where personnel walk without enviro suits indicate advanced infrastructure, likely a network of subterranean tunnels with powerful mass effect generators that retain heat and atmosphere over swaths of the surface. Reaper's plans for bombarding the bases were met with fierce resistance by the Turian fleet and the moon's anti-aerospace defenses. While their easy victory stalled, the Reapers deployed a variety of ground units to take the bases one at a time. The Turians have the advantage on the moon, but the Reapers have the patience to slowly grind them down. With every base captured, the Reapers deny the Turian fleet another place to repair and refuel. If you have me on in the background and you have never seen this moment, what we're about to see, I encourage you to look at the screen, because what we're about to see is one of my favorite moments in all of Mass Effect. I freaking love the way they did this. So let's go. All right, we're gonna take a sniper, submachine gun, and pistol. Yep, that sounds about right. Got 5 points to spend. We're gonna go fitness. Decrease shield recharge delay by 15, increase melee damage. Yeah, shield recharge delay. Okay, Liara. Singularity is absolutely what I want to update. Games, we're good. Yes, Floaty.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
Oh baby, we're coming in hot. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo.
All right, get in.
Oh, whiff.
Let's move.
Reapers just everywhere. I still have it on Insanity, yes. Oh, yeah. Is the sniper as good as one from Mass Effect 1? It is, although there's one that I would much prefer to have. Look at this shit. Oh, my God. Palaven's burning. There's Reapers everywhere. Anything good over here?
Soldier, which way to your commanding officer?
Straight ahead and around the corner, past the first barricade.
Oh. Ah!
Hold your fire.
Find the commanding officer.
Try them again. And I command West Airfield. Try them again.
The reinforcements haven't arrived.
Datapad. Ground report. Knowledge of the terrain is our only advantage here, and that's not going to last forever if they keep throwing their forces at us. We'll hold this area as long as we can. I'm linking my transponder to the life signal monitoring system of the unit's suits. If it goes out, send another unit here ASAP. Alright, we leveled up.
Sir. That's an order.
What's going on here, fellas? Either of you the commanding officer? No? Okay. Datapad M97 Viper. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes. Give me that. Yep. Yep. I actually want to go... I think instead of a submachine gun, I think we're going to go assault rifle. And I think we're going to go with, yeah, the Avenger. That's better. Yeah. Okay. Thermal clips, we're good. Yeah. Much better.
Domestic, get your men up on that north barricade.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Barnes, find a way to get that comm tower operational.
Sir. General?
Commander Shepard. Heard you were coming, but I didn't believe it. General Corinthus.
I've come to get Primarch Fedorian.
Primarch Fedorian is dead. His shuttle was shot down an hour ago as it tried to leave the moon.
That's gonna complicate things.
Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I'm really sorry for your loss, man.
I'm sorry. I hear he was a good man.
And a friend. He would have been an outstanding diplomat.
So what happens now?
The Turian hierarchy provides very clear lines of succession.
Right. General Corinthus?
With such heavy casualties, it's hard for me to be certain who the next Primarch is. Palaven Command will know. However, at the moment, contacting them is impossible. The comm tower is out. Husks are swarming that area. We can't get close enough to repair it.
Don't worry, General. I'll get your tower operational.
Thank you, Commander. I'll take care of things on this end.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so the guy we need
Comm tower to the left of the main barricade in front of Palaven.
is gone, which is bad. I don't like that. We're gonna have to hope that the next Primarch is very accessible to us, because this is gonna be a freaking nightmare. Armax Arsenal Shoulder Guard. Okay. Pistol piercing mod. Cool.
How many fighters?
If I have, okay, what do I got? Increases damage by 15%. Increases damage by 5%. Speeds perception by 25. Enhancing aim for a brief time. That sounds good. All right. All right.
Every serviceable fighter is in the air. ASAP. Got it?
Just use Unity on him. Yeah, it's that easy. Just come on, man. Get up, Primarch. Get up. Commander Hexnar, RE Supplies. They sent us winter gear. Not sure what they thought we'd do with that kind of gear here, but I suppose we should thank the spirits nonetheless. The power sources can be cannibalized and converted into power our combat gear's filtering units instead, at least. It'll be nice not to have those clogging up anymore. Okay. On Kadar Greaves. Good to see that. Like to see that. Assault rifle piercing mod. Cool. M27 Scimitar. Cool. We don't need that right now, though. Alright, what are we dealing with here? What are we dealing with?
Up and on your left. This is the main barricade.
Up and on your left. It's this way. Alright, into the great unknown. How's it going over here, fellas?
The tower overwhelmed us. Good luck.
Got it.
I'm on it.
A lot of husks, man. Whoa! Whoa! God, look how beautiful this is. Oh, it's just perfect. This is looking like a nice little comm tower here.
We can't repair it from this panel.
James.
James, you're up for tower repair. On it. Might take me a while, but I'll do my best.
Thanks, dude.
Here they come.
We'll hold it down.
Ready, Liara?
You bet. Let's take these monsters.
Ooh! Oh my God, there's so many. Let's do another one of these. Give me my fire rounds. Oh boy. Nope, actually do that. Oh God, Liara. I'm coming, Liara. I'm coming. Yeah!
Got it done, Commander. It's on my way now.
Nice job, James. All right. Woo! More?
General, do you read? The comm tower is now operational.
Much appreciated, Commander. I'll contact Palaven Command.
Let me know when you've got something. I'll help your men till I hear from you.
Understood.
Shepard out. Oh boy.
Come on, Liara. Singularity, please. Liara. Oh, I missed. I missed. There we go. There we go. God, the combat in 3 is so good. Okay. How long we gotta hold out here for?
Commander Shepard.
Woo!
Go ahead.
I have information from Palaven Command. Please return ASAP.
Alrighty.
On our way.
Coming back. Coming back. Techni! Holy shit! What's up?
They can go find the others. No one stands.
Hi!
Not even.
Oh, man. Techni, you fabulous human being, you. Thank you so much for the raid. Those of you coming along with Now in Technicolor, who, if you were already here and you don't know who she is, you need to make sure you click on her name or click on the link that a model will give and follow her immediately. Those of you coming along with Techni, if you don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Mick. I'm a licensed couple and family therapist. I have a PhD in human development, and this is Game Sessions with a Therapist, where we play cool games, talk about mental health, psychology, therapy, and more in an effort to destigmatize those things and bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it in a responsible and ethical way. I do not do therapy on stream, but I do answer questions related to mental health that you can ask me at any time. We're doing a blind run of Mass Effect, even though it's my 10th time playing through it. I'm playing it as if it's my first. We use the game as a opportunity to illustrate various psychological concepts, and I talk my way through dialogue. So if that's something that sounds of interest to you, to have a therapist play Mass Effect, feel free to hang out. Techni, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much, seriously, for bringing people my way. I am honored. And make sure, chat, make sure you tag me if you need to get a hold of me, because otherwise I won't see it. So if you tag me, I will read what you say and I will answer whatever you got. It was great. I'm so glad to hear it. Seriously, big shout outs for Techni. I'm going to make sure.
Good morning.
Follow her on Twitter too. She's an absolute fabulous Twitter follow. Thank you, friend.
Good morning. Hey yourself, pretty lady. Good morning.
No idea who you are, bro? Damn, forgotten me already, huh? She normally streams late. She does. Although, I don't know that you usually stream this late, do you? All right, Palaven Command. We are currently on... So, we are being attacked by the Reapers right now. That's these big bug-like robot thingy-heres.
Good morning.
And we are on the moon of Palaven, which is the Turian homeworld. They're getting absolutely decimated. We are currently trying to broker a summit between all of the races of Mass Effect so that hopefully we can defeat the Reaper threat.
Good morning.
Boosting a question, why is being married so lonely? I don't know that I would make a generalized statement like that. I'm married. I don't find it to be a lonely experience. I would say if your marriage is lonely, I would be curious to know why. You know, that would be an answer for you as opposed to for me to give, but not all marriages are great, and I acknowledge that. That's why therapists like me exist. Witchy, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that very much. Shelbs, thanks for gifting that sub to Techni. And to everybody who's followed me, thank you so much for the follows. I really appreciate them. That's very generous of you.
Hey yourself, pretty lady. Good morning.
By the way, I will say in chat here, if you can take a second, shoot me a follow on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I post mental health tidbits. By the way, we take mental health seriously here. And I... you know, I'm here to try to help bring information to people who wouldn't otherwise have it. So we have lots of discussions about mental health. I do my best to answer questions in as general of a way as I can. And because I can't do therapy on stream. But I'm a therapist, but I am not your therapist. I do not currently have a therapist, but I have been in therapy before, both couples and individual. And thanks for all the follows that are coming through here. I don't really... Where is Palaven Command? Where's the guy I got to talk to? Here we go. Is here?
What have you got?
As your partner said, succession is usually simple. But right now, the hierarchy's in chaos. So many dead or MIA.
I need someone. I don't care who. As long as they can get us the Turian resources we need.
I'm on it, Shepard. We'll find you the Primarch.
Garrus.
Vicarian, sir. I didn't see you arrive.
At ease, General.
Good to see you again. I thought you'd be on Palaven.
If we lose this moon, we lose Palaven. I'm the closest damn thing we have to an expert on Reaper forces, so I'm advising.
James, this is Garrus Vicarian. He helped me stop the Collectors. He's a hell of a soldier.
Lieutenant, good to see you too, Liara.
Good to see you in one piece, Garrus.
General Corinthus filled me in. We know who we're after.
Palaven Command tells me that the next Primarch is General Adrian Victus.
Victus? His name's crossed my desk.
Know him, Garrus?
I was fighting alongside him this morning. Lifelong military, gets results, popular with his troops. Not so popular with military command. Has a reputation for playing loose with accepted strategy.
Playing loose? How do I avoid being super dependent on a future partner? It's a very hard question for me to answer without that relationship existing, Taco. I might ask you first to define what do you think not being dependent on that person would look like? There is a form of dependence that happens in all relationships, and that's okay. Being overly dependent means that you are deferring a lot of decisions that you ought to make yourself to that other person, and that's really a behavioral and cognitive decision that you make. Nobody automatically becomes dependent on a partner unless they choose to be dependent on their partner. So I might ask how you would define that, and then you work toward that. All right.
What do you mean?
On Tatris, during the uprisings,
Leave
his
yourself,
squad
pretty
discovered
lady.
a Solarian spy ring about the
Morning.
same time the Turian Separatists did. Rather than neutralize the ring, he fell back. He even gave up valuable fortifications which the rebels took.
Then the rebels attacked the Solarians, and when both groups had worn each other down, Victus moved back in. Didn't lose a man.
Bold strategy, but wild behavior doesn't get you advanced up the meritocracy.
Primarch Victus. That should be something to see.
Yeah, but I need to know, so do you trust him, Garrus? Because if you trust him, that's going to help me out here.
You think he can get the job done?
We both know conventional strategy won't beat the Reapers. Right now, he could be our best shot. And I trust him.
Okay, let's get him on the shuttle and get out of here.
Commander! Shepard, come in!
Can this wait, Joker? We're in the middle of a war zone.
We've got a situation on the Normandy, Commander. It's like she's possessed. Shutting down systems, powering up weapons. I can't find the source.
I need the Normandy standing by. We may have to bug out.
Should I go back and take a look?
Do it. Garrus, you said you were with Victus this morning?
Yeah, but we got separated. He went to bolster a flank that was breaking. Could be anywhere out there.
We're trying to raise him, Commander.
Incoming harvester, headed for the airfield.
Not great.
General, tell Primarch Victus we'll rendezvous here. In the meantime, let's go take care of whatever that thing dropped off. Coming, Garrus?
Are you kidding? I'm right behind you.
Hell yeah, let's level him up. Yes, I do not currently have a therapist, but I have in the past. How do you feel about battles which seem a little lopsided? How do you decide who to trust? I'm not sure what you mean, Charlie. Good. Never mind. Liara went back to the ship because the Normandy's getting all goofy. We don't really know what's going on. Just trying to reference the game. Oh, okay. I say, like, I don't know that I follow. How would you go about relationship dynamics with one of them having PTSD? It's a very difficult question because I would need to know the way the PTSD is showing up. I might recommend asking them how you can be a good partner with it, Witchy.
Atmosphere's a little thin.
Right, like ask them what they need and how you can be helpful. And remember that with PTSD, you are not your partner's therapist. Too many people sometimes take on the idea that they're somehow responsible for their partner's well-being and to basically be somebody that works with them through the PTSD. you're not the therapist. So as long as your partner's in therapy, you know, you can also ask, you know, them to talk to their therapist about how you can be helpful to them. Maybe even go to a session or two. But it's hard without me knowing specifically how the PTSD shows up to know how you can be a good partner, other than for you to just say, you know, to ask them how you can be supportive. If they tell you things you can do, awesome. If do them. If they tell you things you can't do, be very clear about that. Oh man, we got Turian versions of these things now. Reaper's just taking everybody over, man. Yeah, so now we have Reaper Batarians, we got husks of Turians, we got husks of humans. This is just overall shit show.
I'm on it. Will do.
All right. Oh boy. Let's see, maybe sniper's a better idea here. Oh boy, I am way too overextended. I gotta back up. No! What the hell was that? What? No idea why that happened. That was weird. Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't a crash. I really thought that's what it was. Hit down. Okay.
I think we're done here.
Woo! Save just in case it crashes. Good call. Yep. All right. We cleared it out. We're doing okay. So far, no deaths. Salvage some supplies. Do I go this way? Oof. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have the ability to get Garrus up yet. His overload, I need 3 points in order to upgrade, so can't do that yet. What system do you play this on? PC. To those of you that are still here from the Techni raid, thank you so much for sticking around and giving me a shot. Really appreciate it. All right, are we good? Go this way, maybe?
Yourself, pretty lady. Morning.
Find you on TikTok, then you're on here through a host. Oh, what's up, Dubat? Dubat? Your shields bug out? No, they on Insanity they don't. They don't regenerate.
Still trying to raise the Primarch, but we've got trouble back here at the main barricade. If the Reapers breach it, we're done.
On my way.
Until you get into like a safe zone or when you're like, I think when you're killing stuff. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
Maybe I can do 3 at a time.
Okay, come on. Who's next?
Boom, baby. Let's go. So satisfying.
Heads up! Here comes another wave!
Alright, it didn't work. I thought maybe this turret was enough firepower to take out a Reaper, but apparently not.